Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. Ashish here, and today I'll be covering a Sudoku variant called Equal Sum Killer Sudoku. Now, this Sudoku has been taken from the recent WSC contest that was held online on Logic Masters India website, and we got a request from all of our viewers that this would be the better Sudoku to cover a video on, right? So, we had a community post yesterday describing about what all Sudokus we can post for our next video, and we mentioned some tough Sudokus from the contest, and this was the Sudoku that got the highest number of votes for a video, right? So this was one of the toughest Sudoku from the contest, and it was from the 5th round. So this Sudoku has been constructed by James Peter, and I really thank the author for giving us an opportunity to cover a video on our channel. So before going to the Sudoku, I would highly recommend you to please check the website Logic Masters India, where the WSC and WPC was held online. I will add the link in the description below. You can still download the puzzle booklets. The contest is over, but you can still give it unofficially, and excuse me. And all the Sudokus and puzzles are of very high quality, right? So I will add the link in the description below, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. It will really motivate us to cover videos on daily basis. And if at all you have a request for any Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, do let us know in the comment below, and we'll surely make a video on it. And now coming on to this Sudoku, so let us see what are the rules of this Sudoku. According to the rules of this Sudoku, you need to place digits from 1 to 9 in each row, each column, and 3 into 3 box without repetition. Apart from that, you have a few cages in the grid, right? All the cages are actually 3 cell cages. That is not usually the case with these kind of variants, but in this Sudoku, as you can see, all the cages are 3 cell cages, and the sum of the numbers in each and every cage in the grid is equal, right? So for example, if the sum is 17 or 18 or anything here, 19, 20, anything, let us assume if the sum is 12, right, then all of the sums in the each cages will always have to be 12. So the sum of the cages in each cage, like the sum of the digits in each cage is equal, is same, and it has to be determined by the solver, right? And with that, we'll start solving this Sudoku. So as you can see here, there are not much givens here, and we cannot do anything with the givens here. Let us see if we can write 1 here, we can write 1 here as well, we can write 1 here and 1 here. So to be frank, I have already solved this Sudoku, so I know how the solving works, how the path works here. So I'll just go ahead and try to solve the way it has to be, the intended solve by using the intended solve path, right? And there has to be 3 here. Okay, yeah. So now coming on to this the actual intended solve path. So as I saw at the start, there are exactly 18 cages here, right? There are exactly 18 cages, and all of these 18 cages will have to have same sum, right? And now if I see the center box here, you can whatever be the sum here, this would have to be the same, right? So you have 2a. Let us assume the sum is a. So in this box, the maximum in this box the sum will have to be 45, right? Out of which these 6 cells sums to 2a, where a is the sum of each cage, right? And you have 7 already here with the 1 and 6 here, so 45 minus 7 is 38. And one other thing that you need to see is that this cell will always have to be even. What happens if this cell is odd? Let us assume you have a 3 here. 6 plus 1 6 plus 1 plus 7 plus 1 is 3, which means that 45 minus 7 plus 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10. So 45 minus 10 is 35. The sum of these two cages will have to be 35, which is an odd number. Never ever possible, right? Because the sum is same for every cage, the sum of these 6 numbers will always be even. So if this is a, this is 2a, and 2a will always be even, which means that you cannot have an odd digit here, it will always have to be even digit, right? So if the sum is, if the cell is 2 here, the sum would have to be 45 minus 9 is 36, 18. The sum of each cage can be 18, right? So let me write here, I'll just write here, the sum of each cage can be 18. If this is a 4 here, then 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 1 is 11, 45 minus 11 is 34. That means sum of each cage would be 17. If it is an 8 here, it sums to 15, and 15 minus 45 is 30, which means the sum would have to be 15. So there are only 3 possibilities for the sum in each cage. It will either be 15, 17 and 18, right? So we have come down to only 3 possibilities, and let's see which all the possibilities that will actually be true. Which possibilities will be true for each cage, sorry, right? And the next part of the Sudoku is a really difficult one, really something different that the author has intended here. You have exactly 18 cages here, right? Exactly 18 cages, and if you see here, none of the given digits are inside the cage. All of the given digits in the grid are outside the cage, right? So what happens if you have 18 as the sum for each cage? So there are 18 cages here, 4 in the top right, 4 in the top left, 4 in the bottom left, 4 in the bottom right, and 2 in the center. That sums to 18 cages. And if each of the cage sum is 18, then 18 into 18 is 18 times 18 is 324, plus you have 6 plus 10 is 16, plus 11 is 27, plus 8 is 35, 36, 42, right? You have 42 already as the givens inside the grid. So 324 plus 42 is 366, right? And if at all the sum is 18, it would be 2 here, that is 368. So 368, and the total sum of the grid is 405. 45 into 9 is 405. So what did we have here? 324 plus 42 is 366, plus 2 here if the sum is 18, that is 368. So 370, 30, 30, 35, 30, 37. You'll have only 37 sum remaining, which is outside the cage, that is these 12 cells, right? Am I right? So I'll again have the calculation here with me. 18 times 18 is 324, plus you have 42 with these digits here, that is 366, and if it is if it is 18, you will have 2 here, that is 368. So that means 370, 405, that is 35 plus 2, 37. Yeah, can you have 37 with these 12 cells? It is not at all possible. The minimum that you can have here, of course you will have a 2 here, so the minimum after the 2 used here would have would have to be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 26, 26 here, and minimum 26 here, that sums to 52, and you have only 37 remaining. That means 18 is not one of the sum. I'll again brief you. This is a really complex logic that we are using here. If at all you have a 2 here, the sum gets to 18, right? 18 in each cage, because you'll have 9 here. 45 minus 9 is 36, which is 18 and 18. So which means 18 times 18 is 324, plus 44 in this givens here, right? So 324 plus 44 is 368, and then you have only 37 remaining, and 37 remaining with these 12 cells is not at all possible, right? Not at all possible. So which means that 2 cannot be one of the digits here. It can either be 4 and 8, and 18 is not one of the sum. Now you have only 2 sums remaining, and let us see if we are able to get the exact sum that we are going to use in our Sudoku. Let us assume you have 15, and 15 can only be there when you have an 8 here, right? So if you have an 8 here, the sum sums to 15, right? The sum of each cage is 15, right? So you have 18 cages. 18 into 15 is how much? 325 plus 45, 270. Sorry, 225 plus 45, 270, right? So you'll have 270 sums used already with the cages here, plus you have 42 here with the givens, and 8 that we have written here, that is 50. So 320 plus 270 plus 50 is 320, right? 320. And now the remaining sum is 405 minus 320 is 85, right? 85. Can you have 85 in these 12 cells again? Not at all possible. The maximum sum that you can get is 976543. 976543, that sums to 22 plus 12 is 40, 34. 34 and 34, 68. A maximum of these 12 cells can have 68 with an 8 here. If you have an 8 here, the maximum that you can have with these I'm sorry, 976 22 543 12. 22 plus 12 is 34 plus into 2 is 68. Of course, you can have only a maximum of 68 and you need to fulfill 85 using these 12 cells. Not at all possible. Which means that 8 is also not of one of the digits inside this cell, and 15 cannot be the sum now. Right? A very complex logic. It's really a high pointer, and I must say that what an excellent creation this is, right? Excellent creation by James Peter. So now we have found that the only sum that is possible in each cage is 17, and that can only come when you have a 4 here. So I would highly recommend you please try the logic once again after watching this video, because it is a really complex one. You will have to actually look out with each and every possibility. Try the sums here. 18 cages, so 18 into 18 is 324 plus 44 is 368, right? So you cannot have 37 within these 12 cells. Again, if you have the 8 here, you'll have 50 used, 270 with the cages, so that is 320, and you'll have 85 remaining, which is again not possible within these 12 sums, right? So the only possibility you can have is having a 4 here, and each of these sums total will have to be 17, right? And with that we can start solving this Sudoku now. The moment we get this sum cage, it is a really excellent solve path, right? Even after getting the 4, it is not an easy one. Even after getting the sum total, it is really not an easy one, right? Let's see if we are able to solve this Sudoku now. The next thing that I actually looked out for is having this sum. If you don't have a 4 in this cage, the next minimum total you can have is 5, 6 and 7. The minimum digits that you can have is 5, 6, 7. That sums to 18. And we have already found that the sum of each cage is 17. Which means a 4 would have to be in this cage, and it can only be in this cell. The same logic can be applied in this box. If at all in this cage you cannot have a 2, the next minimum sum would have to be 5, 6, 7, again sums to 18. Which means that this cage will need to have a 2 to have the sum as 17, right? So you have a 2 here now. Okay, so which means that 4 would have to be in one of these 3 cells, and 2 also will have to be in one of these 3 cells. Okay, okay, yeah, done. Okay, and now coming on to the next part of the Sudoku is, if you see these 2 cages at a stretch, let us take these 2 cages in total. You need to have 34 as the sum, 17 for each cage. That means these 6 will have to be 34, out of which 6 is already gone, 4 and 2. So 34 minus 6 is 28. So the sum of these 4 numbers will have to be 28. You cannot have the sum of the 4 numbers as 28 if you don't use 9 and 8 in it. If you don't have a 9 in one of these 4 cells, the next maximum digit would have to be 8, 7, 6 and 5. That sums to 26, right? 8, 7, 15, 6 and 5 is 11, 26. So which means that 9 would have to be in one of these 4 cells. Next, if you don't have an 8 here, 9, 7, 6, 5. 7, 6, 5 is 18 plus 9 is 27, and you need to have 28 in one of in these 4 cells, right? So the next digit is also 18, 9 and 8, right? And which means that out of these 4 cells, 2 cells would have to be 9 and 8. Other 2 cells can be anything. 17, right? You need 28, so 11. 11 can be 7, 4 or 6 and 5. So we are not sure of it. But one thing is sure, that 4 can never be with 9. So 9 can either be in one of these 2 cells or one of these 2 cells. Can 4 be with 9? If 4 is with 9, you'll have 13 used, you need 17, which means you need to have one more 4 in the cage. And of course, according to the rules, so I just forgot to mention that, according to the rules, it is same as the killer Sudoku where digits cannot repeat in a cage. And of course, according to classic rules as well, in this box you cannot have two 4s. So if you have a 9 in this cell, in this cage, 9 plus 4 is 13, and you will need again one more 4 to have the sum as 17. So which means that 9 would have to be in one of these two cells. Of course 8 cannot be with the 9 because within the two cells you get the 17 sum. So 8 would have to be here. Now you can get the other two digits easily. 4 plus 8 is 12, so which means you need to have 5 here. 9 plus 2 is 11, which means you need to have a 6 here to get the 17 sum. A 5 is already here, so that gives you an 8 and a 5 here, and 6 and 9 would have to be here. Nice. Okay. Okay, so a 5 would have to be in one of these three cells. A 4 would have to be in one of these three cells, two cells only actually. Okay, yeah. So coming on to the next part now. Excuse me. Coming on to the next part of the Sudoku. It's quite 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. That sums to 35, 30. Okay. Okay, now if you see these two cages, actually, so this 3 cells is having a 7 now. So you have 137 as the digits here, right? And now which means that these 5 cells are nothing but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Right? 7 cannot be in any of these 3 cells. Now if you see here, 7 cannot be in, okay, let me see that first. Yeah, if you see now, 7 cannot be in any of these two cells, because the moment you have a 7 in one of these two cages, so I am actually seeing these two cages now, right? I am seeing these two cages, and you cannot have 7, you cannot have a 7 here. The moment you have a 7 here, the next minimum digits you can have is 5 and 6, and that sums to 18. In total that sums to 18. Same way if you have a 7 here, right, the next minimum digits you can have in these two cells is 5 and 6, that will actually sum to 18. So 7 cannot be in any of these two cells, right? 7 cannot be in any of these two cells, so this would have to be a 7, that gives you a 3 and a 1 here. Wow, awesome, right? And now with the 1 here, the moment you get a 1 here, you can know that what are the other two digits in this cage. So to sum to 17, 1 is already gone, that sums to 16, which is 9 and 7. So I can directly write 7 and 9 here, right? And with the 3 here, you need 14 more. Without using the 7 and 9, and to get a 14, that can only be 6 and 8. So which means this would have to be a 5. Awesome. And that 8 gives you a 6 here, an 8 here. That and 6 and 9 gives you a 7 here and a 9 here. Wow. Excellent, right guys? Excellent. What an excellent construction this is. I'm really happy solving this Sudoku, and I'm really thanking my audience for selecting this Sudoku as a really difficult one, because this was actually a difficult one. And let me just remove the pencil marks here. Okay, and these two digits are 7 and 9. These two digits are 8 and 5. 5 and 8. Okay, we are done till this. Okay, so the next thing that we will do is, can you have a 9 here? You need to have 17, which means 8. A 2, 6, no. A 4 and a 4, no. A 6 and a 2, no. Wow. Wow, guys, that is awesome. That was lucky actually. I totally forgot what would be the next logical step, but this was lucky for me to get this cell immediately. You cannot have a 9 here. The moment you have a 9 here, you cannot have the sum as 17 in these 3 cells. 9 is already there, so the next the sum would have to be 8. If you have a 2 here, this would be 6, not possible. If you have a 4 here, this would be 4, again not possible, because digits cannot repeat in a cage. And if you have a 6 here, this would be 2. So whatever be the case, if you have a 9 here, you cannot have sum as 17. So this would have to be a 7, this would have to be a 9. And now to have a 17 sum, if you have a 2, this would have to be 8. If you have a 4, this would have to be 4. So 4 is not possible. If you have a 6, this would have to be 2. Not possible again, right? Sorry, I'm extremely sorry. To have the 17 sum, if you have a 2, this would have to be 8. If you have a 4, this would have to be 6. If you have a 6, this would have to be 4. So this cannot be a 6, so this cannot be a 4. I'm extremely sorry, that was a really bad logic that I used. Okay. Can you have a 1 here? If you have a 1 here, you cannot have a 17 sum here with the remaining candidates. The maximum sum you can get is 8 and 4, that is 12. So you cannot have a 1 here. 1 would have to be here, that gives you a 1 here. So 9 plus 1 is 10, that gives you a 7 here. Wow. That was fast. You have a 2, 6. You cannot have a 4 here, you cannot have a 4 here. So this becomes a 4. The sum would have to be 13, which is 5 and 8. Wow. So 5 and 8 pair here. Okay. We are doing something at least with the logic here. Oh, that's an excellent piece of logic, guys. Wow. That is awesome. I didn't realize this logic while solving earlier this Sudoku, but there is an excellent piece of logic, guys. So if you see this 5 and 8, no, I'm sorry, if you see this row, yeah, you need to have 2, 6 and 9 again. The remaining digits are 2, 6 and 9. But if you see, if you just look at it closely, 2 plus 6 plus 9 is also a 17 sum. 2 plus 6 plus 9 is also 17, which means that whatever 2 digits you have, either 2 or 6 or 9, the third digit will have to be here, the same third digit. If you have 2, 6 here, 9 would have to be here. If you have 2, 9 here, 6 would have to be here. If you have 6, 9 here, 2 would have to be here. And if you see here, 6 and 9 is already in this row. So this would have to be 2. And this would have to be a 2 now. Wow. That is awesome. 8, 7 and 2, 8, 7. Okay. Okay. So we are done till this. But if you see the cage in the center here, there is only one way. I mean to say, there are only 2 ways that you can fill a cage. Either using the 9 3 5 candidates, or 8, 7 and 2. 8, 2, 7 or 9, 3, 5. So either 9, 3, 5 would be here, or 9, 3, 5 would be here. 8, 2, 7 would be here, or 8, 2, 7 would be here, right? And which means that if you have an 8 here, 2 and 7, or if you have a 3 here, 9 and 5 anywhere. Okay, not sure where, but let's see. A 2 would have to be in one of these 2 cells, and which means that the remaining sum is 15. That can be using 9, 6 or 7 and 8. Okay, it can be anyway, not sure. Oh, this cannot be a 1, and this would have to be a 1 now. So because of the 2 here, these 2 cells would have to be 7 and 8. Wow. So this is 8, this is 7, which means this is 3 and 5. So which means this is a 9. And this is 8 to 7. So this is 7, this is 2, this is 8. That gives you a 6 here and a 2 here. That is awesome. That gives you 6 and a 9 here. 3 and 5. That gives you a 5 and an 8 here. That gives you a 5 here. Wow. That is awesome, guys. And if you see here, 4, 5, 8 and 7. No. 4, 5, 6 and 8. Right? 4, 5, 6 is 15, 8 is 23. You need 17. Which means 6 is out of the box, right? So 6 would have to be here. So 8, 4 and 5. 4, 5 and 8. So this would have to be 5. This is 4 and 8 in any order. And that 6 gives you a 9 here and a 6 here. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right till this one. So you have 6 and 7, 13, that gives you a 4 here. I forgot to add that here. And these two digits are 3 and 9. So this would have to be 9, this would have to be 3, right? That is fine. A 4 would have to be in one of these two cells. That, oh, sorry, not 2, 4. That gives you a 7 in one of these two cells. So this would have to be 7. This is a 4. This is an 8. This is a 4. That gives you a 8 here. That gives you a 2 here. And wow, that is awesome. This Sudoku is really so amazing, guys. So amazing. I wouldn't have actually, enjoyed this if I wouldn't have made a video on this. The beauty of this will really be lost. I really want to appreciate this Sudoku as much as possible. And if you see here now, these two digits are 3 and 6. So this is a 6. Now I think so it would just be classic rules here and there. Not much of variant would be need to apply here. 3 cannot be in the 2 cage. You cannot have the 17 sum, so 3 would have to be here. That gives you a 3 in one of these two cells. And 6 and 9 in these two cells are remaining. So this is 9, that is 6. 3 and 9 is 12, that gives you a 5 here. That gives you a 4 here. So a 4 is already there. 4 cannot be here. That was easy to see. And you have 2 and 6, 8. So that gives you a 9 here in these two cells. So this is 9, this is 2. And that gives you a 2 here and a 3 here. That gives you 5 here and a 3 here. That gives you a 5 here and a 4. That gives you an 8 here. And that gives you a 7 here. That should give you an 8 here. And the two remaining digits are 6 and 9. So this is 6 and this is 9. And with that we complete this gorgeous, excellent Sudoku, equal sum killer Sudoku by James Peter. I can't really say how happy I am solving this Sudoku. What an excellent Sudoku this was. A really mind-blowing, perfect logic, a perfect tough logic, I would say. Nothing like you need to bifurcate, or nothing like you need to just keep on eliminating each and every possibility of a cage. There are only 3 possibilities for the cage, and that was a purely logical way to eliminate the possibilities, right? So I hope you really enjoyed this Sudoku. Do like and comment if you want us to solve any other Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.